An important consideration for us when we were designing our intelligent meeting room portfolio was thinking about this from the perspective of a specifier. Now, a specifier might be a decision maker within the end customer, but often those people will still seek advice from others, such as consultants or resellers. So we have tried to think about what's important to those people when they're considering an intelligent meeting room technology strategy and subsequent investment. And for us, the first thing is it needs to start with scalability. We know that there's lots and lots of very, very low-end solutions on the market that are cheap and can be delivered at scale, but they often miss some of the critical factors in order to make it enterprise ready and ready to be delivered across a larger number of rooms. So for example, remote management. How can I actually manage the device without having to physically go to the room? So remote management is a starting point. Secondly, the ability to apply the technology into lots of different room types, sizes and shapes. And often when we hear about things like audio, we're thinking about things like ceiling types as well. It's difficult to have a scalable approach to technology when you're actually relying on placing different objects in the ceiling that require cabling, power, control. So we've tried to avoid having devices which are actually sitting in the ceiling, especially when you have open ceilings or ceilings without a ceiling grid. It becomes incredibly difficult to do that at scale. So there's a number of different elements that relate to management and the actual physical installation of the devices that we've looked at. But probably the most important thing is that we've also tried to look at this from the perspective of how a specifier would gain confidence when discussing the technology's benefits with the end customer and defining the user experience, but also how they're going to talk to the stakeholder, the budget holder who's making that technology purchase. What are the benefits to them as well? And how can you have confidence that what you're installing and recommending is going to stand the test of time and continue to deliver value? And that's where things like software updates come into play as well. So yeah, lots of different elements that we've tried to consider when thinking about an intelligent meeting room strategy from the perspective of a specifier.